first week of July, and I've already made more honey so far this year than I made all of last year. And it's because I've been watering my Dutch white clover. And last year I had chickens and ducks out here and they ate it down, but this year I moved them. And I've been keeping it watered, and this hayfield out here had a lot of Dutch white clover. So I've had all my bees here because I was breeding my virgin queens. I'm not going to take out frames, but let me just show you here. I'm getting ready to move these this weekend, and I put a bottom board underneath them because the bottom screen isn't really strong enough to, I'm going to put a cargo strap around it and ratchet the strap down real tight, and the bottom screen would probably break. So I put a bottom board underneath it, and I had to remove that super, because what I do is I lift up and I slide that bottom board underneath it. And these hives are heavy, except for this one here, but this one's still growing. And I'm going to show you here in a minute what I was doing. But let me show you the honey. See the honey here? See all the honey? Okay, I'm going to pause this. And this colony here, I've taken 2 splits off so far this year. And the last split I did was a walkway split. I put a frame in here, and I currently have a virgin queen in there. Some of those virgin queens that I stuck in at the end of the day when I did a split in the morning didn't work out. I didn't do it early enough. I'm trying to push the limits. So I'm working on trying to get more successful at it, pushing the limits, because if you leave a virgin queen, I know they feed themselves, but sometimes if you leave them for a couple days by themselves, sometimes they still die. Okay, now what I did was, I'm gonna pause again. Okay, a few people that follow me on a regular basis, these colonies right here, I made a mistake. 79 did have a virgin queen get mated. It was the other one here, 165. So I took a queen from last year and I switched out to the deep. So anyway, these right here are brand new colonies, and they have a large number of bees because I slid these colonies down. Again, these were split twice this year. You got people on YouTube that are saying the bee barns are better. I don't see it that way. You got ridiculous people like Vinyl Farm. People get he gets a lot of views from people. But does he push the limits like I do? And what I did was, I had these mediums on these colonies here because I knew they were filling out frames. I let them fill them full of honey, and then I took 1 frame from each colony. And as I did this, I looked for the queen because I didn't have time to go through and look for the queen in each one of those. As I put 1 frame in each one of these from a different colony, I checked to make sure if the queen was there, I would find her. I found the queen twice. But I know there's a chance I'm going to make a mistake and the queen's going to go from one colony to another and end up ruining possibly 2 queens. But it's risky, but the payoff is worth it. These colonies here are going to make honey this summer. And all my new colonies, they've already got 4 frames of honey. So they've got a great start. If we have a dearth this summer, we don't have good nectar flow, things dry out, because I'm taking these to another area, they're going to have enough honey to get by and hopefully still grow. I push the limits just to see what I can do. Last year, I tried to make a lot of colonies. I made a lot of small colonies, and winter took a lot longer to get over with, and a lot of those colonies didn't make it through winter. This year, I'm trying something different. I'm not making as many new colonies, but I'm trying to get my colonies larger towards the end of summer going into winter, so I don't have any losses from bees not making it. I keep telling you guys, it's the toxic chemicals that are killing your bees. They don't live very long because of the toxic chemicals. Okay, it's not the varroa mites. I can get rid of the varroa mites. I did not do a varroa mite treatment in the spring. My bees are not suffering from that. I'm going to do it again this fall, acylic acid vaporizing, and that will get rid of the varroa mites. And I'm going to do it again just before winter, going into winter. So I don't know what else to tell you. I go my own way. I don't follow what people do. I see a lot of video titles, and a lot of that stuff is stupid, and I try to point it out to you guys. Bee barns, super insulating a hive. Thank you, Vinyl Farm, for all the bullshit information you gave everybody. If you follow me and you do what I do, you're going to be successful. I took a chance by sticking virgin queens in a split I did early in the day. Some of those didn't work out because my theory was virgin queens don't have any pheromones. I've read this for like until 2 or 3 days, and I thought, okay, put in a virgin queen that's later that same day. She has no pheromones, and maybe the colony will accept her, versus putting in a laying queen that has strong pheromones, and that colony will not accept that queen for several days. But if you want to be sure, wait 24 hours. If that virgin queen is still alive, if you keep her overnight in a cage, make sure she has some honey. But I tried doing it later that day, and not very many of them were successful. So, and this wraps up my mating for the year. I'm kind of frustrated. I want to keep doing it all summer long, but I know better. I have to wait all the way until next May to do it again. So I got my truck ready. Truck is ready. I'll be loading them up tomorrow night. I wait for a cool period. It's going to be in the 50s Friday night. Put screens on them, plug the holes in the bottom, strap them, load them up at night and early in the morning, haul them over to where they're going. They're going to an organic hay farmer. I was just there today. There's a lot of Dutch white clover, just like I have here. And I'll show you the clover I planted this spring in my garden. It used to be in my regular garden. I've kept it watered. This has been here for a couple of years. I'm gonna water it again. But this is brand new, and it has some flowers here and there. I figure if I water it some more, I'm gonna get some more nectar out of this. I'm not gonna buy any sugar this year. It's too expensive. So let me show you. I'll show you the hayfield out here. They just cut this today, so that was the other source for them. So they're gonna lose that for a few days. And this yellow stuff is pak choi. They like that. But this hayfield here, luckily the Dutch white clover, some of it's still pretty low. Yeah, see that? The bees will take advantage of that. But if we don't get any rain, this is all gonna dry up. Okay? So that's it for today.